because they believe the way to drive people to the polls is by scaring them. They're lying to women all over America saying that they can't have an abortion anymore, which that's a lie. There's plenty of places that women can easily get an abortion. They're lying to gay Americans saying that Republicans are trying to take away gay marriage when that's not something. I haven't even seen a bill that says anything like that.
No, seriously, that is the voice you thought you heard. That is Marjorie Greene, culture warrior. She is such a culture warrior that she doesn't confine herself to just LGBTQ issues or abortion. She's fighting over Jewish space lasers and stuff like that. And suddenly, we don't want any part of this. We're not trying to take away abortion rights. We're not going to stop gay marriage. We don't have anything to do with this. Since when? Since when has a Republican been in support of that? I have no idea. I can't even imagine. Oh, that's interesting. You're suddenly so coy, Marjorie Greene. Why is that? Now, we'll get into why that is, but it's also ridiculous. It's full-on ridiculous if you don't know why, and you know if you follow politics why. Well, let's see. She's talking there about Lindsey Graham's Senate bill that would get rid of abortion rights. Okay. And she doesn't like that, and she doesn't want you to think that that's representative of the Republican Party. Well, it's weird because on the House side, Representative Chris Smith, Republican, has a companion bill that's drawn more than 80 co-sponsors. That's not how many Republicans would vote for it. That's how many were like, no, put my name on it. I want my name on that bill. That's 80 right now. Okay. And bear in mind, Lindsey Graham putting this forward and Chris Smith doing their little House version. That isn't just like, we need to do this. We're going to do this. Let's do it. They know it's not going to pass, and they still are desperate to vote on it. That's how bad they want this. They will vote on it, despite how unpopular it is, even though it can't pass. By the way, on that bill, on Monday, more than 400 former and current GOP officials signed on to a letter supporting that bill. So it is all over the place. Their current establishment, the prior establishment, they love it. And it's not just on abortion. By the way, recently there was a bill to protect marriage equality in Texas. Only one Texas Republican actually voted to protect it. The rest, again, in 2022, were like, no, we want to go back to gay marriage being illegal. That's what we want. They're screaming it from the rooftops in the House, in Texas. Oh, West Virginia legislature just passed an abortion ban with very few exceptions, specifically having to do with rape and incest, only if you submit yourself to the police. Okay, so Marjorie Greene, you might want to talk to Republicans in West Virginia because they think you're ridiculous. The Ohio Supreme Court denied an attempt to stop their abortion ban, so Republicans in the judiciary at the state level are trying to ban it. You've got the Supreme Court, by the way, blocking a further attempt to block Texas's 6-week abortion ban. So in the legislatures, many of their voters, and in the judiciary, they are desperate to strip these rights away. Marjorie Greene wants to delude you into thinking that they're not interested in this. They've only been working, JR, for more than half a century to strip away these rights. Why would you focus on it now in the run-up to a midterm election?
It's so weird. But you know what? It's a bit of a crazy position that they have found themselves in. Is this for real? Like, because we do know many of them were turning away and trying to figure a way to scrub their websites, or at least modify the things that they said. A candidate, I believe, up in Minnesota, he even put out an ad where he's rocking his brand new grandbaby, and he's telling some, I'm not trying to tell people what to do with their bodies. I just said it a month ago, but now I'm not, because they're reading the political winds and they're understanding where the problem is for them, which I guess they thought this was going to be a winning issue. When the Supreme Court was taking this up and that draft memo came out and everyone was losing their minds over it, and they said, perfect. I was like, I thought that was going to be the one moment, which they even said, that one moment where they said, I can't believe they leaked this memo, and now people are going to be afraid to support it. Look at where we are in September, where they're openly now going back on what even after their states' rights stances are to be a national abortion ban led by Lindsey dumbass Graham. Who now that's the winning issue? That's the right way to go about it? And lastly, Marjorie Taylor Greene talking about the gay marriage. And I can't believe they're saying we're coming after gay marriage. So if you're not coming after gay marriage, that means you're in support of it? Which one is it? Are you coming after gay marriage because you're a good Christian? I keep hearing how great Christian you are. Wouldn't Jesus be absolutely disappointed in you, Marge, if you actually support gay marriage in the United States of America? You know, United States of America, which is heaven, is what I last heard. It's basically Jesus' home ground, and we should do everything that Jesus tells us to do.
100%. Yeah, not real Jesus, of course, but the fake construct of Jesus that they have come up with. Of course. By the way, this is Marjorie Greene. This is Marjorie Greene who has sent many transphobic tweets. Remember when she was putting up the transphobic signs across the hallway from a congressperson who I believe has a trans family member? Oh, no. She's not a culture warrior when it comes to LGBTQ. Oh, she's called for an end to Pride Month, by the way. She's done that. That's fun. No, it's absolutely ridiculous. I understand why they're annoyed at Lindsey Graham. You're like, no, we got Roe v. Wade, dude, and we're going to eventually vote to ban it nationally, but we have to win first, and you're making it hard to do that. Now, some are a little bit clear about how politically partisan this is. Roger Stone called what Lindsey Graham did willful sabotage. This federal election is about our safety, security, health, food supply, economy, free speech, and the corruption of our justice system. Unless rhinos and Democrats try to make it about federal abortion policy, which the U.S. Supreme Court made unnecessary. Lindsey Graham is purposefully helping the Democrats to ensure that we do not take back the U.S. Senate. They don't like him. Here's an interesting thing, though. Roger Stone was joined in some ways by Mitch McConnell, who told reporters that most Senate Republicans believe abortion access should be kept at the state level. And that is what Mitch McConnell just said. He said it very clearly. And so you can take that to the bank and you can throw it in the bank's garbage, where you could throw, like Mitch McConnell previously having said, well, we're not going to vote on a Supreme Court candidate like months before an election. We're not going to do that. Oh, wait, now we're in charge. We're totally going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to put him on the Supreme Court. It's going to be awesome. Abortion, that's a state's issue. Oh, wait, do we have a majority now? We're totally banning it. We're banning it right now. You can take that to the bank, okay? These people are massive hypocritical liars. They're worried about public opinion. They're worried about how, insanely unpopular they and their opinions are. But if they ever get the power, then they're definitely going to do this stuff.